back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. First, I'm going to start with prayer, and then I'm going to get into the word. Let's pray. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, Lord God, we thank you for waking us up. We thank you for life, health, and strength. Lord God, I ask that this word bless somebody. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen. Amen. Today, I want to talk about God said you are fixed from your head down to your feet. You are complete with me. I restored you, healed. You are healed. And I want everybody to understand that sometimes in our life, we going to go through things that will feel like we are ripped apart, that feel like that we've been used, feel like that we've been abused, feel like that we just don't know what to do. And I'm telling you, God said you are fixed. You don't have nothing to worry about. Put your trust, put your belief in God. The devil will trick you. The devil will always try to trick you because he wants your mind. He wants your soul. He wants everything that God gave you. The reason why the devil wants that is because he is jealous. He's jealous of you. So he wants everything that God gave you. You got to realize the devil, he was jealous of God. He wanted everything God had. All I'm saying to you is, look, you are healed. God is making you over again. You are set free. You have nothing to worry about. I want you to know that God is restoring you. Whatever's going on in your body today, it shall be restored. I want you to know that you will make it. You will be successful. You will be powerful. You will be anointed. You will be chosen by God. You have nothing to worry about. You are complete with God. Start praying. Go in your prayer room. Hi, welcome, welcome. God bless everyone. Thank you for joining. I want you to start praying more. God want everybody to start praying. It's time to be healed. It's time to be set free. You cannot allow the devil to keep playing with you. Stay connected to God. Stay connected to him. The devil will try each and every day to get on your nerves. You have to pray. Stay on your knees. Stay on the altar. Go to church. Because listen, you have to do things that the devil think that you're not going to do. And what am I saying? Go to church. You only go to church one time out the month. Start going to church every Saturday. Start going to church every week. Let the devil keep talking. Don't worry about what he's talking about. Hi, welcome, welcome. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Don't worry about what the devil talking about. Stay focused on God. When we stay focused on God, God will do the impossible. God will do the miracle. God will do the signs, wonders. We got to learn how to put God first and stop allowing the devil to control our mind. We have to stay focused and know that we are fixed. You already fixed. You already healed. The devil playing with your mind to make you think that you're about to pass out, that you getting ready to have a seizure. You got to know that you are complete with God. Stop allowing the devil to play with your mind and say, Lord, touch my mind. Keep my mind stayed on you. Whatever the devil meant for evil, whatever the devil meant for evil, God is going to turn it around and work it out for your good. You got to remember, God is in control. God is in control. Whatever you want God to do, stay humble, stay faithful. Be honest with God. Stop playing both sides of the field. 1 minute you with God, the next minute you serving the devil. Serve God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul. Let God be your first and let God be your last. When we start putting God first, everything in our life will come to pass. But if we keep playing with God, ain't nothing going to happen in your life. The Bible verse I want to read to you is Psalms 38 and 9. Lord, you know how long for my health. Once more, you hear my every sight. God know you better than you know yourself. Let me tell you, the main thing the devil play with on us, I'm about to help somebody. He play with your mind. He play with your thoughts. He will make you think something is real and it's not. The devil will play with your weakness. Listen to me. He play with your weakness because he think that you're dumb. He think that you don't know anything. The devil will play with you when you're weak. Oh, they weak. Let them have sex. They weak. So let's try them to steal. They weak. Let's play with their mind. Stop allowing the devil to take what God gave you. Only person can control it is you. All you gotta say is, devil, leave me alone. Don't tell the devil get behind you. Say, get out my house. Get out of me. Leave me alone. You have to understand that God is getting ready to do the impossible in your life. God is getting ready to shake some things up. God already completed everything that you asked him to do. You wanted God to fix your health, he already did it. You wanted God to restore you, he already did it. God already did everything that you asked. So what I'm saying to you, stop allowing the devil to play with your mind. Keep your mind stayed on God. At the end of the day, you need to stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Keep fasting. Keep praying. When you feel like it's a lot on you, you need to fast. A lot of us as Christians, we don't want to fast because we want to eat. Life is not about food. Life is about your soul. Life is about your spiritual level. Your spiritual level is sinking down. You need to pray to lift it up. Ain't nobody can pray for you like you can. Ain't nobody can fix your situation like you can. Some of you as Christians, you got to stop being lazy and trifling. You got to push yourself to conquer what God put in you. You got to stop being lazy and say, I can't do this, I can't do this. You know what you can do. You got to stop allowing the devil to steal what God put in you. You know what you can do. You got to stop it. You got to stop the things that the devil is doing. He playing with your mind. You giving him full charge. You got to say, devil, leave me alone. Stop saying, get behind me. Some of us say, get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan. Satan behind you and he's still playing. Get out my house. Get away from me. Get out my door. Open that front door. I don't care what your neighbors think. What you doing? I'm cleaning out my house. Get yourself some brand oil. Start anointing your wall. Start praying for other people. Start asking God to touch everyone. Because we are in a season where everybody is getting weaker in their faith. We are in a season where people are, listen, they don't even trust in God no more. They doing everything the social media is saying. It's like a copycat spirit going on. Everybody copying off of social media. Everybody copying off of what everybody doing. That's why we can't get things done as a Christian because we trying to copy off the world. We want to wear the booty shorts. We want to wear the short skirts. We want to wear half-naked bras and all of this crazy stuff. Even the guys wearing shorts that's tighter than their head. It sounds funny, but it's not funny. People are losing their mind. Going outside with bras and thongs on. Don't even care. That's why as a Christian, we must stay humble and loyal to God. It's either you going to be on God's side or you're not. Hi, welcome, welcome. God bless you. Thank you for joining. You have to put God first. I don't care what you got going on in your life. You have to make sacrifice. I have issues in my relationship because I don't put God first. That's your answer. You have issues in your household because I don't put God first. That's why I have issues. When you start putting God first, when you start humbling yourself, everything gonna work out. Your health is gonna be better. You're gonna start being restored in different areas. At your job, in your health, with your child. Your child don't like you because you're not doing something right. I guarantee you, if you change the way you do things and you work on yourself, y'all so busy telling God to work on your family member, and guess what? The problem is you. You the problem. It ain't them, it's you. It's you. I'm telling you, when I was having problems and I thought it was people around me, God said it's you. You the problem. You are the problem. We think it's everybody else and it's us. We don't want to admit to it. You don't want to admit that you the problem because you don't want all eyes on you. Let me tell you this. The eyes is watching you. God eyes is watching you. You are the problem. You know your marriage is falling apart. You know things in your household ain't working out. So you are the problem. Why your husband not there? Why is he sleeping on the couch? Why are y'all not sleeping in the bed together? Why are you having simple issues in your marriage? Why get married if you can't talk? Why get married if you can't communicate? Some of you having problems in your marriage. Some of you having problems in your relationship. Get married. Some of you need to get married. You can have sex, but you ain't get married. You got to set the foundation of God in your household. You want to make sure you put God first in everything you do. Put God first. When you put God first, God will do the rest. Stop worrying about what people think and stop allowing your parents to control your relationship. If you love that man, if you love that woman, that's your business. Stop allowing your mother, your father to control your relationship. If you love that man, you work it out. Your parents cannot control your relationship. Your parents cannot work it out. Only you and that person that you're dating. You have to understand that God will heal you both if you put God first. You have to put God first in your relationship. Ain't nothing gonna work out in your household. Ain't nothing gonna work out. You gotta put God first. When you start putting God first, He will work everything out for you. You gotta stop allowing people to be in your business. You already healed. God said, I already healed you. I already restored you. So if He already healed you and restored you, why you keep allowing people to tell you something wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with you. Only if you keep believing what people say, something gonna be wrong. All I'm saying to you is this: you are complete with God. You gotta stay focused on your salvation, and that's it. In Psalms 103 and 2 to 3, it says, yes, I will bless the Lord and not forget the glorious things He does for me. He forgive all my sins. He heals me. God already healed you. He already healed you. That's what I'm saying to you. God already healed you. So why are you worrying about what the devil's saying? I want everybody to understand the devil is playing with your mind. I know what I'm talking about. When I was deep in sin, the devil would make me think things was real. And it was never real. It was never there. So what I'm saying to you is this: you have to stay focused. The only way you can stay focused is reading your Bible, keep meditating, keep sacrificing. And listen, the way you can do things, I'm going to tell you. Start making homeless bags for homeless people. Go on the roughest side of your neighborhood. I'm talking about the ghetto side, the funky side. I'm talking about the side that stink. I'm talking about the side that people be hanging on. That's the side that you need to go on. You need to start helping people. Sacrifice your time and spend it on God. I'm going to sacrifice my time and read my Bible. I'm going to sacrifice my time and pray and meditate. I'm going to put God first today. So I see homeless people on the side of the street. I'm going to make sandwiches. I'm going to put a bag of chip in the bag. I'm going to put some water. I'm going to put some cookies. I'm going to put $10, $12 in it. Give it to them. You got to do things that people think that you're not going to do. And what the devil think that you're not going to do. When I told God, when you give me enough, I'm going to bless others. I'm already speaking this. Y'all, I had so much. I said this year, what did I say? I said this year, I will bless 6 people, and I did it. I did it. You know who God allowed me to bless? I bless the woman in my family, the women's in my family. I blessed 6 of them. And what I'm saying to you, you don't always have to give people money. You give people what you can afford. Go to the dollar store, get them some soap, lotion, perfume. Sometimes you go to Bath and Body Works. Get what you can afford. I'm not saying spend your whole wallet on Target. Don't spend your whole wallet on a dollar store. You can go to Family Dollar and get some reasonable stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I go to the Family Dollar, I look at everything they have in line. You can get 5 lotions, you can get 5 deodorants, you can get 5 soaps, you can get 5 everything for $1. At Family, hey look, you can go to Family Dollar, you can go to Dollar Tree, you can get things that people need. And all I'm saying is put God first. Stop allowing people to tell you that something is wrong with you. If you keep believing that something wrong with you, then that's what you're gonna believe. I told y'all, they announced this on me. The doctor announced it that I was retarded. I took that word and I twisted around. I used that word, and you know what I said? I said the doctor said I'm retarded. I said I am smart. I am smart. I am intelligent. And you know how I had to do it? I got a piece of paper, and I'm being honest with y'all. I got a piece of paper, and I wrote down to myself. I said, I am smart. I am intelligent. I am brave. I can do all things. I had to pour into myself. Sometimes you listen, people ain't going to be able to encourage you. People not going to be able to lift you up. Hi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for watching. People not going to always be able to encourage you. You got to learn how to encourage yourself. I'm telling you, the doctor announced over me that I was retarded. I took that word and I said, I am smart. I am intelligent. I can do all things. When I knew in the Bible, when I was reading the Bible verse, I needed a Bible verse that says I can do something. So I Googled it and then I went to the Bible verse. And when I went to the Bible verse, I went to Philippians 4 and 13. And I tell you, I got this on the top of my bed that I can do all things because I believe in myself. The more I was believing in myself, I kept applying myself to do things that I couldn't do. Listen, yes, I got in a terrible car accident, but I didn't let that accident control me. Yes, I got in situations that I should never did, but I didn't let that control me. I wanted to do things that I thought that I can help myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I couldn't read that much, so I went to college for 4 years. I studied education. I got education, classes that I needed to work on, more reading classes, more math. Okay, I didn't know how to drive. I wanted to drive. So what I did was I applied myself by getting a driving book. I went to the MBA, got a driving book, and I started studying. And that the more I was studying, applying myself, boom, got my driving license. What I'm saying to you is y'all got to exercise your faith. Exercise your faith. Stop allowing these doctors to announce on you that you have mental illness. Stop allowing these doctors to announce on you that you are stupid. Stop allowing these doctors to tell you that you can't do nothing. Stop announcing it over yourself. Stop believing in yourself. Start trusting yourself more. Start saying that I can do this. You got to start encouraging yourself. Stop allowing people to tell you what you can't do. Only person that can believe in themselves is you. You got to pick your faith up. You got to pick your belief up. You got to pick up your hope. It's still hope in here. I want you to know it's still hope in your mind. It's still hope in you to not give up. It's still hope in you to keep going. And I want you to know that you can do this. When nobody tell you you can't, look at me. You can do this. You got to change what you thinking. When you change that mindset, when you change your focus and you say, I'm going to focus on God, I'm going to focus on the things that I need to get done, then you can make it. Some of you got to change your mindset. That's why you still at the same level. I don't know why. I'm still staying at my mother's house. Some of you still staying with your parents. You still staying with your parents because you don't have the mindset to change. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your belief. You got to change your belief and make sure you putting God first. When you put God first, God will do the rest. We got to start putting God first. We have to put God first in everything that we do. What I'm saying to you is you already completed. You already healed by him. So stop allowing the devil to tell you that you're stupid, that you're dumb, that you're retarded. You might as well kill yourself. You might as well just end. Stop allowing the devil to control your thoughts. Say to yourself that I can do all things. Say to yourself, I am more than a conqueror. Say to yourself, I speak life over me. You got to announce this over yourself. Announce things that's picking your spirit up. And stop listening to people that speak death and speak stupidness over you. I know what I'm talking about. All my life, people been talking crazy until I change my mindset. You got to change your mindset. I was born in 1993. All I was hearing was crazy foolishness. My own doctor told me that I was retarded. Told me that I was retarded. I took that word and I wrote down to myself. This is how I wrote it. I'm gonna show somebody this. And it's okay. Listen to me. You gotta speak life over yourself. I tell anybody this. Y'all have to speak life over yourself. You have to know that you can do it. You gotta do it yourself. And I'm just being honest with you. You got to do this every day. You got to write down 10 things and say, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I can do all things. And I'm telling you, when you do this, I'm helping somebody today. I'm helping you to get out that mindset of you can't. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I used to be down. I used to be like, okay, you know what? The doctor right. The doctor right. But you know what I said to myself? And let me tell you something. What changed my mind was my faith in God. When I started putting God first, that's when everything had changed. These doctors wasn't even ready for me to even walk in the room because they already knew something in your daughter have changed. We don't know what it is. The doctors can't even figure out what's wrong with me because you know why? Let me tell you, these doctors and these parents want disability checks, and it's a shame. You need to learn how to teach your kid. It's a shame that the government is trying to take over everybody by a check or by different things. Y'all have to pray. And I'm going to tell you, as a Christian, we better start praying for one another. I don't got time to sit and laugh at you if I know I'm broken down inside. All I'm saying is have more faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Yes. Yes, God will provide. God will provide. God will give you strength. He will give you hope. He will give you belief. He will give you what you don't even have. You know what I didn't have at the time? I didn't have strength. I didn't have faith. I didn't have wisdom. Didn't have knowledge. Didn't have understanding. But when I asked God to show me and help me, I told y'all, you gotta change yourself. Only person can change is you. You can't expect your mother to do the work for you. When a doctor told me that, I looked at him because I didn't know what to believe. I believed in the beginning, but let me tell you this, because I didn't know what to say. The doctor told me I was retarded. I didn't even know what retarded mean at the time until I Googled it. When I Googled that mess, I said, "Oh no!" I said, "This not me. I don't know what he talking about." I said, "He may be retarded, not me." So what I said to myself, I said, girl, you gotta do better than this. I started believing. I went to the libraries. I started reading books. I started getting books. I started applying myself. I would go to the library. When I was living with my parents, I would go to the library. I would stay after school. I went to summer schools. I was in programs that would help me to further my education. They would do tests. I would get tests done because they couldn't figure out what grade level I was on. Some things I didn't know how to spell. I'm 14 years old. Didn't know how to spell ketchup. Didn't know how to spell the easiest words like Brussels, cheddar, all of that. I didn't know how to spell certain words at 14. 14 years old, I think I was maybe on a fifth grade level. But the point I'm saying is this. They had to help me with my reading before I graduated high school. And I had one teacher that helped me. I had one teacher that helped me. She encouraged me. She told me, Keep reading books, keep doing your math. And she told me, whatever I want to be in life, you can do it. Don't never let nobody talk down on you. And I tell anybody this, don't let people talk down on you, but know that you already healed, you already set free by God. Don't allow people to put you down. Remember, you are better than that. You got to pick yourself back up. You pick yourself back up through your faith, through your hope, through your trust, through your belief. The next Bible verse I want to read to you is Isaiah 66:13. I will comfort you there in Jerusalem as a mother comforts her child. God will comfort you. Whatever you need from God, whatever you need from God, talk to Him about it in prayer. You don't got to go to no bishop. You ain't got to go to your mother. You ain't got to go to your father. Go to God. Some things you can't tell family what you're going through. I don't know. Listen, I used to go to my parents. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm going to school. I can't read. I can't spell. I don't know what's wrong. I'm thinking something wrong with me, and guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with me. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So what I'm saying to you is stop allowing the devil to take your mind from you. You are smart. You are intelligent. Ain't nobody know nothing like you can. I will go home every day. Mommy, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, what you talking about, Ashley? I can't breathe. Like, what's wrong with my mind? I cried, y'all. I cried, and I stopped crying. I said, you know what, girl? Look, you gonna pick up this Bible. I'm talking to myself. You gonna pick up this Bible and you gonna read it. You gonna go to Psalms and you gonna read it. My brothers and sisters, they downstairs playing. I'm reading my Bible. I'm trying to figure out what areas that I'm lacking in. Now listen, y'all. I'm young. I'm like 12, 14 years old. Trying to figure out where I'm lacking in. So when God told me where I was lacking in, I prayed on it. A lot of people walk up to me today and they be like, wow, I can't even tell that you have a disability, because I tell people God will hide things that people cannot see. I'm talking to this lady and she like, you a good young lady. And she said, whatever you doing, keep doing what you're doing. Everybody that I run to, I'm changing lives. Every day I'm changing people's lives because I want people to know that there is still hope. Y'all talking to a person the doctor announced retarded. You talking to a person that was a sinner. You talking to a person that is not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I tell people this every day. I'm a sinner. I do things wrong. We all do things wrong. And I'm going to tell you, when I say I'm a sinner, I'm saying everybody is a sinner. We do things wrong sometimes in our life. But even though you fall, you get back up. I cannot tell you that I'm a perfect Christian. Some things I may talk smart out my mouth. I may tell somebody, shut up or something. It doesn't, listen to me. Sin does not always mean sex. I want people to understand this. Sin does not always mean sex. It does not mean, just the little things that y'all think. Sin can be talking back to people, saying things disrespectful. Me, I have a problem with that. I had a problem with that in the past, my mouth. But what I'm saying to you is this. I had an attitude problem as well. We are all sinners. If I'm telling you I'm a perfect Christian, I have never sinned before, God had delivered me, I'm lying to you. We are all sinners. We all lack. We all fail in some areas. But even though you have failed, you got to get back up again. Don't let your past determine your future, but let your future determine what God has for you. I love y'all. I love y'all. I want to say be encouraged. Be encouraged. Don't let the devil take over you. You know how far that you can become. You don't let your past take over you. When I knew that the doctor announced that mess, and I'm going to tell anybody, stop allowing people to announce things on you. That is a curse from the pit of hell. I will tell you this, that is a curse from the pit of hell. Anytime somebody announce, I want this person dead, I want this to happen, I want that, that is a curse over you. That's why you feeling the way you're feeling, because somebody put a curse over you. You need to break every yoke that somebody put on your life and say, Jesus, touch my mind. Jesus, fix my heart. Jesus, call it out in the name of Jesus. Lord, whatever is over me, take it away. That is a curse of the devil. Why you think people, listen to me, I'm going to give y'all an example. Some people may not like you, so they will try to announce things. Let me tell y'all something. This is a true story. This girl in my college, I was 18 years old. I knew that this girl was jealous of me. So she said something to my best friend. And she thought I didn't hear her. I said, what you say to me? I went to her face. I said, what did you say to me? She called me a B word. And I looked at her. I said, who you think that you're talking to? I don't know who she thought she was talking to. I was ready for her. I mean, I was ready to knock her down like a flat pancake. You hear me? See, a lot of people like to play with my intelligence because I'm nice. I'm a sweet young lady. But the thing I'm saying is, I didn't like people talking about me. You talking about me, you gonna see another part of me that you wish you never seen. So all I'm saying to you is we gotta learn how to control our anger. We gotta learn how to control ourselves. When I knew that she couldn't fight, I said, I know I'm gonna whoop her tail. So I told her, you don't talk to me like that. She came to me and she apologized. But ever since then, I don't talk to her. I don't talk to this girl no more. I had forgave her, but I just don't talk to her anymore. And that's what I want everybody to understand. When somebody do something wrong to you, you can still speak to them, but don't hold that conversation too long with them. Say, yeah, God bless you, take care. Because let me tell you this, people need to understand that God has something better for you. You have to do better for yourself. You have to stop allowing the devil to control your thoughts. You have to, because at the end of the day, you are better than that. And stop allowing these people to put a curse on you. You're going to be obesity. You're going to be this. You're going to, listen, anytime a doctor telling you all this stuff, you overweight, you already should know. Some of you that's watching me, you know you need to work on your weight. You know certain things that you need to do. So if you know this stuff, why you not caring about your health? You're not killing nobody but yourself. The only way you can change your health is by eating right. You got to change your health by eating right. Nobody can change you but you. At the end of the day, I want everybody to understand that we are not perfect. We are not perfect. And I want you to understand, I'm not perfect. I tried every day to listen, to stop trying to do things that people wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? We just have to trust God. Yes, you should. Tell the school administration. You know, if you feel that something is not right, talk about it. I tell anybody this. I don't care who they are. The school principal, the let me tell y'all something. I know what you're talking about. You know, people need to stop hiding stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you. People don't want to talk about, you know, sexual harassment. You know, these teachers nasty. Now today these teachers nasty. They pass anybody to a different level if you have sex with them, if you do crazy stuff. I know about that stuff. And I tell any dirty teacher today, no, I'm not doing anything with your trifling tail. And I had a teacher that was trying to try me too. And I had a teacher that tried to try some nasty stuff. And I'm gonna tell you, you gotta stop allowing these teachers to take advantage of you. Only reason how I can change is when you speak up. I remember one time this teacher was trying to take me and this young lady out. My dad didn't like it. This man was an old teacher. He was like, I was like, I think 17, 18. And this man used to take me and this girl out. He took us to, you know, a restaurant and he took us somewhere to play. And my dad was like, how old is this man? And I said, he in his 70s, dad, like chill. He like, Like he taking you out. This man keeping you out late. I don't know what this man about. But I tell you, he better not try. My dad was the type, he didn't like, I mean, he just didn't like his girls to be going out with no man and all this stuff. I mean, I always had a problem. I always had a problem. I mean, I always had a problem with somebody. And my dad, if I had an issue about a boy or something like that, I told my father about it. I asked my dad, what you think I should do? And he would tell me, yeah, anytime a teacher, I tell anybody, this teacher was too nice to me. He made me, y'all look, this teacher made me lunch and breakfast. And I told my dad, he said, this teacher doing too much now. He making you food, and what else he doing? This man was giving me, sometimes he would give me money. He would give me snacks on the side. And he was doing the same thing to this other girl. But I wasn't doing nothing. Mm-mm. I wasn't doing nothing. He would just give us money. He would make us food and everything. And me and this girl be like, why is he? I even asked her in the bathroom. I said, why he keep giving us money? Why he keep giving us stuff? And she said, I think he like one of us. And I said, girl, I ain't doing nothing with that old man. I'm 18, 17 years old. I said, no. He liked to be in this girl because me and her, we were just alike. Me and her, we was just like me and her, we were just cool friends. And he wanted to take me and her out. And my dad, I mean, he would pick us up. My dad was like, who is this man? Want Ashley to go out. He's 75. This man was 75 years old, y'all. He made me breakfast. He made me lunch. And sometimes he would pick me up on weekends to take me and this girl out. And me and her, we would talk sometimes in the bathroom. When you get school breaks, we would talk in the bathroom. We'd be like, girl, why he keep, this man would give us money. I ain't talking about no $10, y'all. I'm talking about like $50 sometimes. He would give us $40. The same thing he was giving me, the same thing he was giving her. He would make us breakfast, lunch, and then he would give us money. And sometimes my parents thought I was taking their money. I said, no, my teacher giving me this stuff. My teacher was, listen, if y'all don't know, back in the day, I'm talking about when I was in the school, like 2000 and, I'm talking about like, I say like 2014, 13, 12. You couldn't do that stuff. And teachers, I'm gonna tell you, teachers still doing that today. They want girls to sleep with them so they can pass them to the next grade. And I would tell anybody that's watching me, if a teacher is asking you to sleep with them, you need to speak up on your behalf to protect yourself. Don't worry about what that teacher think, because let me tell you this, that teacher is trifling. He never gonna sleep right until he apologize. What kind of teacher would sleep with a student because you want to pass? I don't care. I don't pass the grade. I remember one time I was 18 years old and I had a rough time on my last year of high school. This teacher, y'all, she was trying me. She tried to pass me with a D. And I told her, I said, give me a couple of days and I'm going to pass this class. So what I did was I talked to one of my female friends and I told her, can you show me? It was this type of math. I know y'all know what math I'm talking about. It's a math with a lot of numbers and I couldn't get it. For some reason, I couldn't get the math. So I talked to this girl that I know and she helped me. Y'all, I passed the class. I passed the class and I graduated because I told the teacher, just give me more time. And I stayed after school. I stayed after school and I passed it. And I graduated with a great GPA. But I tell anybody, if you feel something is not right, and I'm going to tell you, I know. I knew when I was like 16, 15, 17, 18 years old, these teachers would try you. When you about to be 18, oh yes, these teachers try you. They be trying you. 16 to 18, they would try you. They would try to sleep with you. They would try to do things to you. I don't care. You are in college. They would try you too, just to pass you to the, listen. And I promise you, as I'm talking on here, it's not going to stop. And listen to me carefully. It's not going to stop. He going to pass you to the next grade or the next class, but it's going to continue to go on. that man is still gonna try to do something with you. And please, please tell me he don't know your address. Because if he know your address, he gonna try to come to your house and try to say, "Oh, you forgot your paperwork. I just want to give you this." Please, don't say something about it and let it go. Yeah. If you feel something not right, sweetie, I would just tell you, talk to your principal about it and just let him know. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand that you ain't got to settle for nothing foolishness. Don't settle for nothing crazy. Yeah, if you feel something not right, talk about it. Talk to your principal. Talk to your principal. Tell your principal, look, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And I mean, listen, I tell anybody this that's watching me. If you feel something is not right, you speak up on it. Don't sit down. If you see something not right, you speak up on it. I don't care what people say. This is the problem that we have in United States. This is the problem that we have in this world today. That people is so quiet when it comes down to sexual harassment. I don't play with sexual harassment. If somebody touching you inappropriate, I don't care if they touching your behind, if they touching between your legs, if they touching your breasts, if they touching something that is inappropriate on your body, you need to speak about it. And it doesn't matter what people think or what they say. You speak up because if you don't speak up, they're going to continue to try you. I know what I'm talking about. I had this somebody in my middle school that tried me. That tried. I'm up there swimming. He touched my behind in the pool. I told the teacher on him, and I told her he trying it. Now come on now. I this started in middle school. One of my friends, one of the dudes, we about the same age. We was young. He was just trying to flirt with me, but I told him don't touch my behind, and he did it. He said we're gonna see who can touch Ashley behind first. We're gonna see who can touch her butt. And it was a game the guys was playing. He did it, and I told on him, and he got suspended. So I don't care what nobody say. You don't like me because I speak on the truth, so what? I tell anybody this, don't be quiet on sexual harassment. If you feel something not right, talk about it. Talk about it. We don't sit down. As a woman, don't sit down on sexual harassment because if you sit down on sexual harassment or something that don't feel comfortable, listen, talk about it. I don't care he get fired. I don't care. He can get fired right now. That's like me talking, listen to me. That's like me talking to my daughter and she tell me, "Mommy, somebody touched me inappropriate." You think I'm gonna sit down on that? That making me sick on the inside. It's eating my gut to hear that somebody is touching my children inappropriate. It's making me want to throw up. And I'm just being honest. It making me want to throw up. Because my sweet little baby girl that's so innocent and you feel that you can take advantage of her, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Anybody that's trying to touch you or anything inappropriate, may the Lord locate them and may the Lord find them. Because let me tell you this, don't sit on anything that is bothering you. I'm talking to everybody. If something bothering you, speak up. I don't care if it's your pastor. You hear me? I don't care if it's your pastor. Sometimes these dirty pastors be trying you in the office. Oh yes, they do. They want listen. They try you. They be messing with these kids in the office, talking about all of this stuff. These teachers nasty and these pastors. We praying for you. I'ma tell you this. I'ma say, Miss Flower, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I know you scared. I know you're afraid. I know you don't know what to do, but speak up. Speak up. You gonna thank me later. I promise you. You gonna come back on here and thank me later. Don't. Do not be afraid. That's what the Lord said. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I've been through stuff like that. I've been through stuff like that. I had a teacher, like I said, he was 70-something years old. But what teacher you know that make you breakfast, lunch, and give you money? They ain't ever tried anything, sexual harassment, stuff like that, but he was too nice. My dad was like, I don't know what this man trying to do with my daughter. My mom be like, only thing he doing trying to take her out. He was doing too much than a normal teacher would do. What teacher you know that pick you up, make you breakfast, make you lunch, and give you? I ain't talking about no $10. This man was giving me $50, y'all. Sometimes he would give me and this girl. He was giving me and this girl like 100. He would give us money, and my dad be like, My dad talked to him and told him, you can't be doing that. I don't know what's going on. All I'm saying to y'all is speak up. Speak up. Because I'm going to tell you something. The more you be quiet, it's going to play with your mind. I told you, I've been do stuff like that. I had teachers that was trying to try me, and I spoke up and told on them, you're not going to play with this one. You got the wrong one, bruh. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I got behind me. You're going to always have teachers that's trying to do sexual harassment. Sometimes they can try it physical. Sometimes they can start with a little touching. And I'm going to be honest with you. They start with this, and they do stuff like this. And then next thing you do, they start touching your behind. And the next thing they do, they touching your leg. Now, come on. I'm giving you my paper. Next thing you're doing, you touch my leg. Speak up. That's all I can say. Speak up. It's time for everybody to speak up. If something ain't right in your church, if something ain't right around you, if something not right on you, speak up about it. Don't let people, listen to me. I'm going to help you right here. Don't let that man take advantage of you. You take advantage of your problem by fixing it and getting it fixed. If you got to go to the principal, get it done. Because listen, the more you quiet, the more he got power over you. And I want you to look at it like that. It's like this. The devil is taking power over you. Look at that man as a devil. And I'm telling you the truth. You are more than this. You can do better by speaking up. I don't care if he get fired. So what? Don't worry about if he get fired. Let his tail get fired. He need to be fired for touching people inappropriate. Yeah, he need to be fired. He need to be fired. He don't even need to be a teacher. He don't need to be no teacher. He nasty. He need to lose his rights of being a teacher. And I'm being honest with you. Like I said before, if my daughter came to me and said, Mommy, a teacher is being inappropriate, I'm going to tell you, I'm that type of mother. I want to know. Like Andrew, I remember when Andrew was young. I'm talking about when he was 2, 3. Andrew couldn't really talk. That's why I said with my daughter, I'm going to wait till she can really talk. Like, really, really talk. Like, she can talk in sentences, but I need her to, like, tell me stuff like, oh, this person, like people, listen, y'all get the point. The point is people can touch you inappropriate, and people don't talk about stuff like this. That's why when Andrew was young, I recommend that his daycare needed cameras. They looking at me like, what's wrong with her? I said, I told the people, ain't no cameras in this daycare. I didn't know what's going on. I need to know what's going on in my son's daycare. They ain't had no cameras, y'all, or anything. They got mad at me because I told them, you need to have cameras in the daycare. What are y'all hiding? What you hiding that you don't want the government to see? We have to do better. Ladies, you got to do better. So many people, listen, For My Man is an episode on TV right now. Say, For My Man. These girls going crazy because these guys, listen, these guys now, they going crazy. It was something that the lady had last year I was watching. She said that this man wouldn't leave her alone because he wanted what was between her legs. She told him no. And he wanted to take advantage of her. He told her he was gonna find her and all this stuff. And she did a lawsuit on him. And I believe he locked up now. He told her, if I don't have it, Nobody else will. It was addiction that this man had. He wanted sex from this girl. So I'm telling everybody on here, if something ain't right in your life, you need to fix it. It don't matter what it is. You got a problem with somebody, talk about it. Somebody doing something to you you don't know, listen, talk about it. Don't sit on stuff like that. Don't you ever let nobody take power over you. You take your power back by speaking up and being brave. I don't care what people say to you. You talking to a walking miracle. You talking to a woman that had went through hell. And I tell any woman, any man to speak up. You can be a man too, being touched inappropriate. You can be a woman. You can be a child. Speak up. Speak up. You 17, 18 years old, I know. Speak up. Don't never sit on a situation that is bothering you. If something bothering you, talk to God about it. But I want everybody to know you are healed, you are fixed, you are set free. Remember, God love you. I love everybody on here. I love y'all. You gonna be just fine. Miss Flower, God got you. He protecting you. He said his protection is around you. Don't worry. God got you. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all talking to a person that went through hell. And I tell people this all the time. I went through hell. I don't need to hide what I went through. I have been through a lot in my life. And I would tell anybody, don't give up. Don't let the devil win. You take your power back by speaking up and believing in yourself. Don't you ever let no doctor, no teacher, no pastor announce stupid stuff over you. Remember, you are better than that. You are healed. You are set free by God. He loves you. He cares. He wants the best for you. I want everybody to believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Believe in yourself. Because I'm telling you, if you don't speak up about nothing, you giving the devil power. That's how I looked at it. When I was growing up, I said, man, if I don't speak up about nothing, I'm giving the devil my power. I'm giving the devil my energy. And see, y'all don't see what I'm saying. I'm talking about in the spiritual realm. Y'all got to look at the spiritual. Whatever, listen, whatever's going on in the spirit, 9 times out of 10, is going on the natural. When I say the natural, it's going on in the real world. So what I'm saying to you is walk by faith and not by sight. And allow God to lead you. Allow God, say, God, lead me the right way to go. And he will. You got to believe in yourself. Stop allowing the devil to steal your joy. You are more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. You got to believe in yourself. You got to trust in yourself. I love everyone. And I want you to know that you can do better. You can do better by walking by faith, by walking, believing, and trusting in yourself. Stop allowing people to take advantage of you. You take advantage of your problem by fixing it. The only person can fix it is you. The only person can fix it is you. I don't care how nasty it is. I don't care what it is. I'm telling y'all, it can start with a touch. Sexual harassment can start with a touch. And people so nasty today, they will continue to sexual harass people over and over. It started with them teachers. I know how it is. It started with them teachers. They, hey, how you doing? You a teacher. Why are you touching her neck? You a teacher. Why are you touching her waist? It started with this flirting. Don't hide nothing. I don't care if that teacher get fired because he know he wrong. He like you, and that's what it is. That teacher like you. I don't know how old you are, but I believe you younger. I think you gotta be like 18. You gotta be maybe 18 or maybe 25. I would say 18 to 25. I don't care. But my point is this. If you're 18, 25, speak up. That teacher know daggone well he's supposed to be touching you like that. It making me mad like I'm your mother. But I'm just saying, don't let these teachers take advantage of you. I'm just being honest. If my son told me, Mom, I'm having a problem at school, but this teacher tell me if I do this to pass my grade, I'm gonna say, what did you say to me? I want to know who this teacher is. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a mother hears something crazy that a teacher done or somebody done to their child, you better lost your mind. I want you to think of it, Miss Flower, like you talking to your mother and telling your mom what happened. What would you think your mom would want you to do? Your mom would want you to speak up. And I promise you, she would want you to speak up about it. Because if it was her, if it was somebody in your family, what would I want you to take it out your hands and I want you to think of it. If it was your sister, if it was your brother that went through what you just went through, how would you deal with it and what would you tell them? Take the problem away from you and put it on somebody else and figure out how would you handle it. Okay, you 10 years. Okay, okay. Yeah, talk about it. Tell him. He gonna lose his job. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna get fired. He's gonna get fired. Anytime a teacher is harassing somebody, doing something, they need to be fired. He like you. That's what it is. He like you. Speak up about it. Don't sit on it. I tell you, don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Because I'm gonna tell you, these teachers now today, they've been saying this stuff on the news. If y'all don't believe me, watch the news. They've been talking about how these teachers and how these driving teachers been passing students to um to pass the next grade and all this stuff by harassing them through sexual harassment and also being inappropriate. They've been on the news. If y'all don't believe me, watch the news channel. It been talking about how people been getting their driving license and all of this stuff by doing nasty stuff behind it. But I tell you this, be careful. Be careful for nothing. Be careful for nothing. Stay prayed up. Pray over yourself. You are protected. God will take care of you. And I just want everybody to know that, yes, it's time. This is a season where you have to speak up. You got to speak up. You can't sit down on stuff like this. If you sit down on this, that's the only thing that's going to be playing in your mind. You can be trying to sleep and you having a vision or a dream about it that this person is being inappropriate. Speak up. Don't be scared. I want you to understand this. Don't be scared. It's time for you to speak up. This is your season to overcome. This is your season to shine. This is your season to speak up. So all I'm gonna say to you is put God first. Put God first and let God lead you the way that He wants you to go. Don't be afraid of nothing. Just give it to God and allow God to work it out. I tell anybody this. Whenever you feel that you can't speak up about something, give it to God. Let God take over it. And He will. God is not going to let this pass by. I promise you, He's not going to let this pass by. And neither should you. Speak up. If something's bothering anybody on here, speak about it. I don't care how a family member feel. I don't care how anybody feel. All I'm saying to you, do the best that you can and stop allowing people to take advantage of you. Take your power back by trusting and believing in God. You got this. You can do it. I love everyone on here. I just want to say be encouraged. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. A lot of people been asking me why I want $20,000 for a vehicle. I need help. And I'm just being honest. I take care of 2 kids. And the reason why I need 20,000 is because we trying to get a reasonable car. I need people. And when I say people, I need people with common sense to go hit that Cash App, PayPal, and GoFundMe. Don't ask me why I need 20,000 if you ain't even giving no donation. Why can you talk and tell me, oh, why she asking for $20,000? What she need that for? I need the money to get a vehicle. I need help. And I'm just being honest with you. I get one income. I get one income. And I need people. I need everybody. If you support me, I got 6,000 and some of the people on here. I need everybody to go hit that Cash App, that PayPal. It is hard to get a car. Y'all think in Maryland or Virginia or Chicago cars is just $500-600. No, things are expensive out here. And I'm just being honest with you. For a car, it's like maybe 11,000, 12,000. But all I'm saying is I need everybody help. Don't ask me why. Help me out. Stop trying to be in my business and trying to figure out why I need that much. Help me out before you try to judge me. I don't like that. If you like my channel, support me. And some of you that's watching me, you talk about me, but you're not supporting me. I need you to support me. Go hit that Cash App. Go hit that PayPal. Please, we trying to get this vehicle by December the 25th. I was trying to get it on my birthday, July 13th, but we still need more money. If somebody were to give me 10,000, yes, I can try to get it. I would try to squeeze it or work it out at the car dealership. I would ask them, and I probably put my credit on there too, and see can I get it. But I need a car. I'm being honest with you. I'm trying to put my son in karate and swimming classes. I need a vehicle because I gotta pick him up and all this stuff and get on the train, the bus. That's too much. I ain't got time for that. So I need everybody. Go hit that Cash App, that PayPal, and that GoFundMe. Yeah, I need a vehicle that you right. You where I'm at, Jay. Thank you so much. You know what I'm talking about. I need a vehicle that ain't gonna break down. People don't understand. The most is expensive. That means I'm looking for a good quality car. I'm not looking for no car that's gonna break down. I need a vehicle that's gonna last for a long time. I need a car that's gonna last 5 years. These people talking about why she need a car for 20,000, and you ain't even making no donation. How you gonna ask me why I need a car for that much, and you ain't making no donation? That's the problem with this world. We so busy putting each other down. This person messaged me yesterday and said, "Why you need 20,000? Why you need to pay your rent?" Ask yourself that question. Why do we need to pay our rent? Why do we need to use the bathroom? Why do we need to, sell stuff so we can what? Make money, right? So please don't ask me stupid questions and you know the answer. When we know the answer, we don't need to ask each other stupid questions. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we don't need to ask each other that question if we know the answers. So all I'm saying is, let's be smart. If I'm asking you for 20,000, help me out. And like I said, I need help. Trying to get a reasonable car. Trying to get something reasonable. Something that can last. Thank you everyone that already had donate. I love y'all. Be encouraged. Stay blessed. People donate. Right. The money is going to my GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe. I have a Cash App, and I also have a GoFundMe, a Cash App, and a PayPal. The money is going in my safe. I have a safe that I keep, on me. So when people donate, what I do is when people donate, I pull that money out and I throw it in the safe. Like yesterday, people had donate. I took that 200 out and I throwed it. I keep the money. I keep it and I hold it. So listen, the point is I'm trying to pay the car with cash. I'm not going to use my bank card. I cannot use my bank card because I get a certain amount per month. I get a certain amount per month. And Social Security, sometimes they don't want all that money in your account. So what I'm saying to you is this. I need everybody. I don't care if you dropping 1,000. I don't care if you dropping 5,000. I need everybody to go hit that Cash App, that PayPal, and that GoFundMe. Help me out to go get this car. I'm trying to get this car this year, December the 25th of 2023. Go hit that Cash App, that PayPal. If you have any questions, I'm telling you, that's the reason. I'm trying to get a nice vehicle. I ain't trying to get no vehicle that's gonna break down. I buy a vehicle that's $500-600, and guess what? $5,000-6,000 and break down. And who am I to blame? Nobody. Because guess what? It's broke down. Because I didn't listen. I know what I'm talking about. I'm following my gut. I'm following my gut. And people that want to know all of this, it was really more than that I was supposed to raise. I was really supposed to raise 40,000. That's the amount God gave me. God told me 40,000, but I broke it down to 20. See, He know what's best for me. People be trying to judge, but at the end of the day, God knows what's best for me. My goal was to do 40,000, but I broke it down to 20. So I need everybody help. Help me out. Okay, they good too. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Flower. I love everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battle. That's what he just said to me. Hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battle. Be encouraged, be strong. Believe in yourself, trust in yourself. Don't give up. Pray about all things. I love you all. Have a great, beautiful day and stay blessed.